Okay, this is Vince Davis. I'm here with Cynthia Becker, and this is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. We're taking your calls, you telling us your story, you're asking us our questions.
So the next caller we're going to take is Danielle from Texas.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I love hearing you and your show, Mr. Davis, and it's a pleasure to meet you, the new co-host. I forget your name again. What was it?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. Listening to these people call in reminds me of, I'm in a year already. I'm still in litigation, but it reminds me that, they're all so traumatized and they are so uneducated and ignorant about what they're about to go through. So I think that, being a little more patient with them and understanding that they're going through severe trauma. But I actually called and spoke with you, Mr. Davis, a couple weeks ago, and you said that I was going to have trial, and you said, call me back and let us know how it goes.
Great.
So I'm letting you know that we didn't make it to trial. However, my attorney filed a motion to have placement of my son put back in my care, and we won.
Wow.
So, yes, your advice, your expertise, knowledge, everything that you've said, I've listened to heart, and I've done hours of research. And we still have another hurdle to jump, but it's a big step. And I can remember being like day one when I didn't know what to do. I was just like those guys that were calling in a second ago. I didn't know what to do. And I was just so scared and so sad. And I can just tell everyone to just read and listen. Read and listen and try to learn what your state has to say about everything. Because it's all about individual states and their processes and their procedures.
Very good. Any big tip you can give our listeners that really helped you in getting your child back home?
Well, actually, it was kind of weird. So my children are older. They were doing this because they didn't like me. They removed my children because the three reasons were my refusal to work with the department, my alleged drug use, and my erratic behavior. So they convinced the judge to remove my two children because I didn't want to work with them. Because I stood up and said, no, you cannot come into my house. No, I'm not going to give you a drug sample. No. So I, of course, had to take what they threw at me, which was, we're going to take your kids. And I said, do it. And they did it. So, it's a fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I wish, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, just like that one guy said. I would never wish this on anybody. It is the most horrific, horrible experience anybody can ever go through. And I just thank God that I'm still alive, because there was times, Christmas and Thanksgiving, it was hard. And I was alone, and I got through it, and my son's back. I'm still working on my daughter,
mm-hmm.
but she's in kinship care. But, we're going to get there, because if I'm not if I'm not in any harm to my son, why would I be in any harm to my daughter?
Right. That's a very good question.
So, everybody out there, just keep strong and just listen to all of the professionals around you. And those CPS workers or DFPS workers, some of them are crooked. Yes, very much so. And the attorneys, no offense, Mr. Davis, but the attorneys, some of them are very crooked as well. And their best interest is not your child. There's no emotional connection to your child and them, but there's always an emotional connection for you and your child.
Mm-hmm.
So just stay strong, everybody.
Well, Danielle, I would appreciate you calling back, letting us know what's happening in the great state of Texas. Keep us informed. Call us back. Let us know what's going on. Thank you.
Well.
Thank you for calling.
Uh-huh.
The